So we're in the mansion.
The entrance hall.
What a mansion.
Those guys are talking about what they're going to do when they get off the island, and, well, we can't have that.
Hey, good times. You want in?
And no planning for the future.
Hey guys, look up there, it's Batman. Hey Batman, hi. Can you autograph this book for my kid? Okay then.
I'll sign your cast, maybe, but, Anyway, this is, I think, the first instance of combat having a guy with a gun, but not in Predator mode, and you basically want to take care of them as fast as possible, because each gun bullet equals about a punch worth of damage, but, I mean, they can shoot a lot faster than they can punch.
Gun bullets?
Gun bullets.
Gun bullet, yeah.
I'm all out of gun food.
Most all the other bullets.
Listen, there are sling bullets, okay? And,
The bullets on a fucking printed manuscript.
Dang, a locked door. It's a shame, Batman can't pick locks or,
or has
have
some sort of explosive gel.
I was gonna say that, yeah. Somebody pushed the button on the other side of this door, now we gotta go around.
Wait, now you climbed up over the door to blow up a wall to get past the door.
Listen, we needed to find the Chronicle of Arkham, okay? It's important.
Yeah, you keep saying that.
I haven't been posting them at all, but they're important.
Joker here with a little update for you all. First, the good news. We have Dr. Young. Bad news, she's not.
I like the guy just throwing papers around like, nah.
No, this isn't it. I bet he doesn't even know what he's looking for. He's just having fun throwing those papers.
If it's the paper he wants, it'll glow when he spots it.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, this is the biggest fight up to this point in the game. There's like, I don't know, 12 dudes or something like that.
Oh, you hit that guy with him.
Yeah, that's the best. Actually, no, what really is the best is, in areas where there are seemingly bottomless pits and you throw a dude down them because you can hear them splash safely in the water. The water that is underneath Arkham at all times.
Well, we are on an island. And there is apparently an extensive networks of cave.
Oh, my favorite thing to do in combat is you can just do this infinitely. On mooks, you can just claw them, cape stun them, jump over them, and then claw them again, and then just keep doing that forever, and just toy with the poor sucker. It doesn't get rid of your multiplier at all, so it's fine.
You need drop directly onto his butt.
Anyway, we're gonna pick up the triple batarang. It's like the double batarang, but 3.
Stunning.
It's like, I imagine that every time Batman unlocks these, Batman just getting an idea, what if I held more than one batarang? It's like, two batarangs, oh.
Wait a minute.
And then Oracle's like...
3.
Yeah, 3. Batman's like, oh.
And then Alfred suggests 4.
No.
And Batman goes, no one man should have all that power, Alfred.
I'm not here to play God, Alfred. What if you held 2 in each hand? Risky, but... There isn't even a hole in the wall for these bolts to go.
You can find...
Self-tapping.
Yep, you can find audio logs in the mansion as well, and they all belong to Scarecrow.
You know what? That's my new explanation for that, is that the contractors to build Arkham Asylum didn't actually... They were just the really lowest bidder guys, and so they didn't actually bolt anything in, they just glued them to the wall. And then applied bolts to make it look like it. That's why Batman can rip them out.
It's my favorite pastime again.
Do I look stupid? Do you think I'm just gonna turn?
Come on, man. Have some trigger discipline.
You can just back up like 5 feet and then turn around. They can't charge you fast enough.
21-foot rule.
They're sitting down. They gotta take the time to get up, you know?
Oh, I love idiots that believe that.
Okay, so there is a point where if there's a guy with a knife close enough to you, you can't draw a gun in time, but mostly, guy with knife versus gun is going to lose like 90% of the time.
How much in most realistic scenarios you'd have the gun out? Did you have... Yeah, good, let's argue about this. This is great.
Yeah.
Now, if they weren't busy knocking a little sense into cat.
But Mythbusters showed that you can cut a bullet in half with a katana, therefore my katana is superior. It is folded 10,000 times by Japanese artisans, and I bought it at the Megalomart.
Also, you can cut a bolt in half with a butter knife. Turns out when it's traveling at high speed, metal is really plastic.
You see, here's the thing though, even if you
Okay.
cut the bullet in half, that just means you're getting shot twice.
Mm-hmm.
So, we've been introduced to a new gameplay mechanic. These guys have collars on that reveal that they've been knocked out.
Seems like a
So-
really bad system for filing. Digital, guys. Paperless office.
Yeah, how do you even get to these upper filing cabinets?
Ladders. Anyway, so...
What the?
You might
Hold on.
think-
Those aren't even supported by anything.
No.
They're just floating there. Look at them.
Anyway,
Turn around.
the point is...
No.
You can see them right there in the corner. Look at them.
Shut the fuck
No.
up! Okay? Listen, the point is, you may think that these collars are really bad news, but really, they're just there for you to set up better traps. Like, really, the collars are the best things that happen in this game.
Can't get over floating filing cabinets. I somehow never noticed that.
Just gotta wait for him to move, and there we go.
These are really badly stacked, too. They're all going to tip over. This is a workplace hazard.
Listen, this is fucking Arkham Asylum. Nobody gives a shit.
I'm pretty sure Osta probably stops by once in a while.
Yeah, and at that point, the warden's just like, listen, here's a nice picture of Benjamin Franklin. Why don't you just not look in this room?
I like how long he had to think about who was on the $100 bill.
No, he was looking through his wallet to find the biggest bill that he could find.
Keep telling yourself that.
I'm gonna add some sounds in post and have that happen.
Whatever you say, it's
No, I'm
definitely
not.
going to happen. Yes, fuck you.
It's not gonna happen.
I told her to go to her office and hide. Does she keep her?
Oh, look, I'll do Foley for you right now.
Why would she not keep her records in
There.
her office?
How long ago was this? I need to find her.
Take that sound, splice it in earlier.
20 minutes,
No,
maybe more.
you can't make me.
Important about the news.
Joker.
Oh, fine, just enjoy me leaping through my wall in the middle of this cutscene.
I'll try the radio, see if anyone else is around.
You have a nice 100% plastic bill sliding around.
I really hope you see the cabinets again.
I don't think we will. Anyway, so it's imperative that we get Dr. Young's notes. So, of course, we're going to fuck around in this room first.
Actually, I think they're attached. I think they're like a set, so it sort of makes sense, but still
Just
not
like a set
really.
of 4, but that's still horrible.
That's still really bad placement.
Yeah, it's not exactly the best.
Yeah, see, they're
Kept
right there,
place.
right there.
Yep, it's kind of floating.
That's not... Come on, guys. And you know this didn't happen just because they're getting invaded. Like, the thugs didn't come in here and adjust them all slightly to
No.
the left. This was like this. Okay, guys. New orders from the Joker. We're to move the cabinets around to make it look like they're really lazy and have bad workplace habits. And that way when Batman gets in here, he'll think lower of them, and maybe he'll let us just get away with this. Like, Batman's like, I was gonna save these guys, but look at these filing cabinets.
Shit. They really should just move to digital.
I mean, there's being evil, and then this.
What's wrong with this thing?
What is being transported in these pipes?
Steam?
No, you don't want something that massive across for high pressure steam.
I think it might be water, but I think that was a boiler back there.
That's a hell of a sewer pipe.
Since when has Arkham ever cared about being safe?
There's something that big's not going to be a feed. If it is a feed, they have some hell of a water pressure.
Do people who work at Arkham get hazard pay?
Anyway, this riddle actually kept me really stumped for a very long time the first time I played the game, because I had no idea who the fuck Amadeus Arkham is. It's all explained in Serious House on Serious Earth.
Okay, so yeah, he existed before this game, but...
Yeah, he existed before the game, and he also existed before Serious House on Serious Earth, but I think Serious House on Serious Earth is like the big story of Amadeus Arkham, so...
I mean, originally it was just a Lovecraft reference. I mean, naming your asylum Arkham Asylum is just basically naming it Spooky Town.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess they retconned it.
Ow!
That was in the dick! You punched him in the dick!
The hell, Batman?
I'm going to ensure that your children never become criminals either.
Does that count as the whole not killing thing? Does preventing offspring count as the same thing as killing?
Huh.
Joker's thugs were trying to get into that office. It looks like
That's a door?
Got to find a different way in.
It's like a wall.
Anyway, here is a riddle that you can actually miss if you don't get it soon enough. This is Ra's al Ghul, and Ra's al Ghul comes back from the dead periodically. So
we just leave him there, out in the open.
Yeah, so, like, if you come back later in the game, his tag will actually be completely gone, and you cannot solve that riddle.
Wonder what happens, like, one day when they actually have him in, like, a locked-up morgue, I don't know what they call them, cell thing?
Someone has already got to the safe.
But, just it's locked, and he wakes up, and he tries to get out, and is like, oh, shit.
He doesn't just raise from the dead. They need, like, the Lazarus pit in order to do that.
Yeah,
But
He's probably got enough juice in him by now.
Let's see.
He's 90% Lazarus by now, come on.
Notes before Joker.
yeah, pretty much. He's, like, 600 years old.
He's like
so.
Bane, and where his blood is just Lazarus juice.
Anyway, here's another riddle, Black Mask. He's a lame villain.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody really
Is
likes
it just
Black
me,
Mask.
or does that mask seem way too big?
Yeah, it's really big.
I remember him. He's the camera angle guy. And the other one.
I don't know. What?
I'm on Dr. Young's trail.
The guy who ran into all the bad camera angles and really pissed you off the most.
If I follow these, I will find her.
Oh, yeah, him. I was like, wait a minute, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, the other one.
I've already shoved that game out of my mind.
As I thought, it's just a twist.
Are we doing that game, or are we skipping it?
The real action's on Arkham.
I've already done an entire stream of
Yeah, it's done.
of Dark Tomorrow.
Oh.
And yes, we are doing Arkham Origins eventually.
Okay.
Joker was right.
I would have skipped it, but they reference it way too much in Arkham Knight.
Waste him!
Hey, give me...
Throw him through the
Pipe.
window. Damn it.
Hey, Batman, check out my sweet pipe.
Can you throw him through the window?
No, you cannot throw them through the window.
Dang
Apparently,
it.
the window is made out of, like, some sort of batarang-resistant
It's
material.
transparent. It's transparent aluminum, or they have it on Star Trek.
Stuff.
On Star Trek.
Shit, eh?
What is that? Transparent aluminum?
Yeah, that's transparent
steel?
aluminum in Star Trek.
Yep.
I don't know how I know that. I've not seen Star Trek ever. Yeah, hi, it's me, the worst mode.
You really are.
Making up for it, GMing a tabletop for a game.
I don't think they ever throw another person in the presents ever again. I think presents are exclusively teeth.
You only have to do it once, and then every time after that, it's just going to be a guy. I don't know.
Oh yeah, so there are more guys here now. And unfortunately, these guys actually have... Wait, no, I'm thinking later. Never mind. These guys do not have guns. I'm wrong.
That's still an awful name.
We've seen him once already.
Knee to the butt again.
In this game?
Yeah, in this game.
Yeah, remember he was the guy who was holding the doctor hostage at the very beginning of the game?
Yeah.
So remember he was a complete chump.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much his bread and butter, is being complete chump.
He's a serial killer, not like a supervillain.
No, he just straight up chumped him by running up and punching him in the face a bunch.
You run up, you punch him in the face, you run away until he gets up, and then you run up and you punch him in the face again.
Don't run away too far, otherwise he'll stab you.
I mean, Batman probably could have jumped Ted Bundy. Doesn't make him any less scary. Oh, what happened to my buddy? Oh,
jeez. Oh.
What? How did you flip him around?
I don't know. This game is great and without flaw.
I don't know, I'm more concerned about the cracking noises that made when he punched him in the back.
I'm more concerned about all that exposed electrical cable. Those are really
I'm more
thick
concerned
cables.
about how the fuck did the Riddler get up there to put that trophy there?
That's not proper strain relief. That's not that code. You have to strain relieve your cables.
Those are really thick cables. What are they powering?
They're probably three-phase cables for something at that thickness.
Maybe they lead to another force field.
Those would be decent three-phase, 6-gauge cables.
Like, directly above that room, there's a force field door, and that's a retrofit.
Yeah, no, those things have got to run on.
Lazy contractors.
That's got to be three-phase power for the force fields. So, yeah, that checks out.
Lowest bidder. This is a really nice floor. I wish you could break it.
Yeah.
Seriously, this is a video game, and you're on a glass floor that's not going to break.
Right, yeah. It's actually completely true. We don't have to worry about the glass breaking.
What kind of fucking studio made this game?
Okay, that's the third time you've done that. I think you're starting to enjoy it.
No,
just ignoring Joker. Like, nah.
Batman clearly has issues, so...
Wish Joker responded to that, like, hey, come on. I went to the trouble of setting up these TVs. Do you know how many thrift shops I had to go to find this many CRTs of the same size?
Okay, anyway, so we're picking up the Sonic Batarang, and what the Sonic Batarang does is really cool, because those guys with the collars, if you throw the Sonic Batarang, then they'll be like, hey, whose collar is going off, and they'll go to investigate it, and you can just punch them in their stupid butt. Who would have saw that coming?
You know, Joker, it would have been a better surprise if the force field thing didn't stick out 2 feet into the hallway.
I think you could probably just climb over it.
You're on a timer. You have 2 minutes to save them. But what if you decide to cheat a little bit, and you start heading towards where you need to go
Wait, what the fuck?
before you go down there? First, we punch this guy in the dick.
I was about to say...
This is
the alternate timeline where instead of kneeing him in the butt, you punch him in the dick.
So this is where you would have to go either way, but we're skipping the whole going down there and listening to the whole thing, and Joker decides that, hey, you're cheating, so he's gonna do it anyway. 2 minutes, fucker. But at least this way you get a bit of a head start, because you're already like halfway there. So, it's a glass floor, and there's a very nice chandelier there.
Oh, yes. Finally.
There we go.
I begin to
Also,
believe he
all of
actually
those men
believed us.
on the... all of those men on that glass floor probably just died, but they were mystically teleported away before we threw that batarang, so
also,
it's fine.
those guys with chairs would not be in good shape.
No.
I love the comedy boxing glove. Thanks, Batman. I'm full of glass and lacerations. But, thanks.
Man, that's an impressive spring.
Seriously. It's also completely flat.
Where do you get a spring like that?
He probably had to have it custom made.
Nah, he just took apart a giant paperclip.
Oh. That he had custom made.
That would be a very Joker way of doing things, yeah.
Now, I want Supervillain Logistics Simulator. Just going around, getting all the bits and pieces you need for your elaborate traps and set pieces.
Oh, there's a fantasy game where you play as like the owner of a dungeon, and like periodically adventurers will come in and try and kill you, so you have to set up traps and stuff.
Oh yeah,
for them.
that's like a
There's
card
also
game.
not entirely what you're looking for, but Evil Genius is a James Bond villain simulator. It's not the greatest game, but it's kind of unique in its own way.
But I don't care to talk about, I think, tabletop card game thing, or is that something different?
No, it's something
Okay, that's
different.
also the same thing, where you are a dungeon, and you have to kill adventurers. And you just lay out your cards with various rooms
Dungeon
and traps.
Keeper?
I forget what it's fucking called.
That's
that
a
might
video
be it.
game. EA bought that recently. It's gone to shit.
Someone in the thread will know.
Yep.